Ready as I'll ever be.
Alrighty. Hi, everyone.
Why are you like this?
Actually, you know what the better question is? Why are we still friends?
True. Let's wrap this up now.
Actually, yeah.
Welcome to the final episode of Fingers Crossed.
Yeah.
What's something about me that shocked you?
Shocked me.
Shocked
I don't know
you.
about shocked me, but I think just because you've, like, there's reasons for it, but, like, you've been crying a lot more recently.
Oh, yeah. I'm unpacking things.
Yeah, it was more, I don't know if necessarily shocked is the right word. It was just more eye-opening. Because, like, it's just sort of going back to last week. I think because you are so honest.
Yes.
And so I think a lot of people also don't realise how actually, like, sensitive you also can be.
Oh, what? So are you calling me autistic right now? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying you said it, not me. But also,
say it with your chest. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that was one of those things that I was like, oh, okay, like she's a really deep feeler. I knew you were, but I think to the degree that you've sort of opened up in the last little while, in the last couple of months, especially because you've been doing a lot more of like feeling into your body and feeling, because you're also very logical. Maybe I'm just being autistic.
Maybe.
But it's not shocking as such, and it's not a bad thing. I think it's actually quite lovely.
Okay. Well, shocking doesn't mean bad.
I know, but
It just means unexpected.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Unexpected.
Cool. Okay, let's run
Basically,
through.
it's unexpected that you're more emotional than I thought.
I didn't know you had feelings.
You have feelings?
What the fuck?
You cry?
Bro.
Whoa, what is wrong with you?
Okay, firstly, I've always been a crier, so what is going on, Megan?
I don't know. I just, you know what? I feel like this is reminiscent of your parents having been married.
Yeah. I'm like, you've known me since I was 12 and I've always been a crier.
I've never noticed. I don't think you've ever really openly cried that much in front of me.
Okay, I guess
Especially when we were younger, that's for sure.
I guess I was like too busy crying on my own. I was also like,
weren't we both?
yeah.
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 Yeah. Actually, also, I think for me, I'm very much like a don't cry in public. Don't cry in front of people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It takes I have to be really like crying to be crying in front of people.
And you've cried on the pod before.
I know. You're welcome. Yeah, and here's a clip now.
I'll just do like a close up on your face.
The tears really coming out.
Tears. Yeah.
I know. I don't know. I find it really hard sometimes to do it.
Yeah, I think it's because you're used to shutting down your emotions.
Oh, I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would do. How dare you, like, be emotional in public?
Yeah, how embarrassment.
Yeah, how embarrassment.
Yeah.
How dare people see you have emotions? God, that's so embarrassing for you, Erica.
What?
Crying in public.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got no beef with crying in public. Or
No, good for you.
I think I just generally didn't have anything to cry about when I was around you. You know, because that's the other thing. Like, we talked about it last week, but like we haven't really had any big fights.
No.
So, because it's like, I'll cry in a fight.
I mean, I'm very grateful for that, though.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. To have gotten that heated.
No, not really.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't want it to. I just want to preface that part.
Yeah, no, let's keep this going. But like, I think
Let's keep our streak going.
yeah, I think the thing is like even when we like disagree with each other, I think we can still like have an outside perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you still got like one foot in reality.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think also, like, we don't necessarily take anything personally. You know, like, I can understand if I don't know, if you get annoyed with me for something. I know that you're saying it from, like, the best interest at heart.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's...
But I think also, though, like, if I've said something to offend you, you recognise that I'm not saying it.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's taken me a while to understand. Especially for you specifically. Well, no, maybe not you specifically, but, like...
That feels targeted. Yeah. Okay.
I find you so offensive.
Yeah.
No, I think growing up, I've always taken offence because I've felt like people have been doing almost sort of like purposely. And so it took me a while to realise like, oh, you aren't doing that purposely. Like you're saying with your best interest, you're meaning well behind it. And so I just have to sort of go like, no, she's not them. She's someone different. And so I just sort of have to take a second.
Okay.
But like I still get it.
Gotcha.
Eventually.
Slight delay.
I mean, I am still autistic, so...
When we've, like, had disagreements, you see it as me not trying to criticise you, and I see it as just us having, like, a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't get offended because I'm like, well, I just disagree with you.
Yeah.
And we have different perspectives, and that's life.
Yeah. And, like, that's okay.
The thing is, like, when we really disagree, there's no convincing either of us.
No.
Yeah. You
like,
know?
my stubbornness comes out and you're real...
I can be stubborn as well.
Yeah, you can actually. Especially when it's like a point that you really like believe in.
Well, that's the thing. And like, here's the thing. I was actually thinking about this the other day. That like, some people see me as bossy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, as in...
I can see why people would think that.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. But it's like, there's a difference between being a dominant person and wanting to have control over others. And whilst me, I'm like, I'm just very decisive and sure of myself.
Yes, you are. Yes, I would agree with that.
That's the thing. Like, I don't take joy in having control over other people. I don't care. Like, other people can do whatever they want. I don't give a shit. It's not about that. It's that if it impacts me, I know what I want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not willing to settle for anything less.
Well, basically, like, I don't want to suffer.
Yes.
Because I know I will.
Yes.
And I also know how deeply things impact me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very self-aware.
I'm self-aware.
Yes, and you have boundaries.
I'm self-aware, I have boundaries, and I'm decisive.
Yes.
Like, I know. I'm not unsure. I know what I want. I know if I will like something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, you know what, I really respect that about you,
Thank
to
you.
be honest. Because I think it's one of those things, also knowing how autistic I am, I need people to be very black and white sometimes.
Okay.
And so you being that way, I'm just sort of like, okay, well, she said no, she doesn't like this, then I know. Or yes, you like something, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, it's very straightforward. There's no second guessing.
Yeah.
There's no grey. I know. Like, like if I say, hey, do you want to do this thing? You're like, absolutely not. And I'm like, cool. It's like, it's not.
You couldn't pay me to do that.
It's not offensive. It's not like, you know, it's not nothing personal against me. It's just like, you're not interested and that's fine.
Yep.
And I respect it. I think it's great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But then also, like, I will take one for the team.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, depending what it is.
Depending on what it is and depending on, like, how much I will suffer.
Yes.
You
and
know?
depending, like, who it is for.
For sure. Like, if I care about someone, like, for you,
Yeah.
like, I will put myself out of, like, my comfort zone. Mm-hmm. I just mean, like, I don't want to burden other people with my bullshit either. You know, like, my thing is that I'm generally removing myself from situations. Yet again, it's not about controlling others. It's about having control over my own space and my own comfort. You know? Yeah.
Like, what's an example?
Like, if people are like, let's go do this. I'm like, I don't want to. Yeah. And I'm not like, let's go do this instead. I'm just like, I'll suggest other options.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's one thing I've sort of noticed. Like, you've said, like, no, I won't do this. And then people try to almost readjust. I mean, it's nice because people want to have you involved.
But I mean, like, I will do that for other people as well.
Yeah, totally.
Like, if I suggest something and people aren't keen, I'm like, okay, well, what about this? What about this? Like, for example, like, the other day, we went to the Comedy Fest.
Yeah.
And I gave you, like, a few options.
Yes.
I'm like, this, and I was like, I think this would be the best suitable option.
Yep.
But I'm like, here are some other options.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was like, this is the thing I want to do, but I don't think everyone's going to be keen for that, so here are some other options. Like, I take that into account.
Yes.
Because I know I would want that for me.
Yes.
As well.
What one did you want to go
The
to?
one I wanted to go see was my friend Patrick is in that duo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do like really wacky like skits. Yeah, they're hilarious. Like, it was the
We can
best
still
show.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should if you're keen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they're very out there, and I was like, I don't know if this is not for everyone.
Well, from what he had said, he likes the dark, inappropriate and gay humour.
He might have loved it.
He might have loved it.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't know him well enough to gauge that.
Fair.
And you haven't seen them, so you can't gauge it either.
Sorry.
Well, sorry.
We
yeah.
touched hands.
Well, I scratched you. Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair,
I tried to
fair.
fight you off.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Just instinctually.
You're getting too close. Where's my nail?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So that's what I mean. Like, in that situation, it's like, I'm willing to compromise.
Yeah.
I'll take one for the team. And I'm like, well, this is also good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess also, like, the one, because we went to go see Will, well, I don't know if I
Will
have this
Give.
in.
Yeah.
Will
I'll put it
Give,
in.
you know, he was actually someone that you had seen before.
Yeah.
So I also knew in that it wasn't necessarily like, I could guess an arduous task, because you're like, I'll still enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. So it's like, but that's what I mean. Like, if it was like seeing someone I completely would have no interest in, I would just be like, no, thank you. Oh yeah, like the other day I sent you, Alex Lloyd is playing a concert. And you were like, I don't really want to go. And you were like, do you want to go? And I was like, no.
I know.
No.
When I saw the price of tickets, they were like 60 something bucks. I was like,
But I mean, like, if you really wanted to go and you wanted someone to come with you, I would go.
oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice of you.
Thanks.
But no, that's fine.
But that's great. But I was like, no, but that's what I mean. Like, I would do that.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because also I do remember sometimes, like, I can't remember what it was necessarily that you said, but you said about like community and for friends, you'll do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And you sort of almost expect people to do that for you too.
And I should stop expecting that. I should
Oh.
stop expecting it. No, because it just means that I get let down all the time.
Oh.
Because that's the thing, I go above and beyond, and I do things that people don't even think to do. You know, and I have that I can't have that expectation of people. Like, it's not realistic. Yeah. And this is the thing. It's like people, and this is the thing. Like, people don't mean to hurt me.
Yeah.
But it's like they don't realize that they're missing the bar.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. In my head, I knew that you were going to go do that.
Oh, okay.
Because I was just sort of like, one, that, like, I know. I think I know that's something that you would do.
Yeah.
So then I was sort of like, if she does do it, amazing.
Yeah. But, like,
it was.
Great. But I just mean, like, I think of, like, how can I, like, do something special? Are you being stabbed in the eye again?
I mean, constantly. I'm either getting stabbed in the eye on this side or I'm getting, like, the glue on this side. So it's my fate.
Okay.
I'll probably have to take them off as soon as we finish. Because I'm just like, I can't drive home with this. Yeah.
I can't see.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of like, I'm tempted.
Yeah.
Closed eye episode.
Anyway. Closed eye episode.
Maybe one episode we should just wear masks. Oh, God, it'd be so much better. We wouldn't have to do makeup.
Eye masks?
Yeah, eye masks.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Although they do look better with makeup on underneath.
Really? Okay.
If you look at, like, masquerade balls, like, people with makeup on, it looks nice.
Oh. I was actually meaning like a full, like, eye mask.
Oh, like we're asleep?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like I was going mask ball and you were going, no, like unconscious.
No, like asleep, unconscious.
Oh, you want to sleep on the pod? Sure.
Yeah, actually, let's just have an hour of us sleeping.
ASMR, guys. ASMR week.
Yeah. I'll just start snoring. It'll be fine. Anyway, what's something about me that shocked you?
I wasn't done talking,
Oh,
actually.
sorry. Continue.
No, because your original point.
About you being more sensitive than I thought?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out why. Because it's not about being honest. It's that I'm a pretty strong person.
Yep.
And I think people don't think that you can be strong and sensitive.
Yeah, I would agree.
And the thing is, the strength... like
I don't think... Especially because when you think about being strong, it's usually more of like a... Unfortunately, a lot of people probably more assume masculine trait.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
You know?
Yeah.
And then...
And I'm a woman.
And
what's going on?
One, you're a woman, so already you've bucked the trend. But no, it's more like just being a part of patriarchy. If you're seen as strong, you can't be sensitive.
Yeah. I mean,
that's
also,
not allowed.
I think
Crying.
Sensitivity is generally bad in our society anyway.
Yep. Yeah.
That's really bad. Maybe because emotions aren't okay in our society, that complexity is kind of missing in terms of thought. Like, people don't really, like, analyse stuff because they're like, whoa, emotions, what the fuck? I can't handle this.
I don't want them.
Yeah, so they're like, they don't unpack, like, that people can be multifaceted. Yeah. Like, the thing is, like, I am strong, I am tough, and I am resilient. But at the same time, like, yeah, I am a massively deep feeler.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I've said it before. I'm 50% logic and 50% emotion. And generally, like, when I do those MBTI tests, I'm very much surfing the line. I used to be more of a thinker when I was younger, and now it's very close.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, I've actually gotten feeling before. More overthinking. But I usually, like, it's, like, usually very close, like 51, 49. Kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, like, very close.
I did. Wow, okay.
Yeah, so, like, I am half logic, half emotion, and that's what I mean. Like, I'm half, like, business, but then I'm half creative. Yeah.
Actually, yeah. When you put it that way.
So it's like I have both elements going on. And that's a tricky thing for people to handle. And it's unexpected. And they're like, what?
Well, yeah, I guess because people... I guess when you think strong or if you think sensitive, you don't necessarily think the other. You know?
Potentially.
Yeah.
I also think that most people are sensitive. I'm actually, like, beginning to come to that conclusion. Yeah. That most people are more sensitive than you assume they are.
I would agree, and I think a lot of people, especially men, have had to mask it.
Yes.
For a large portion of their lives.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's still really sad when you hear a lot of people speak negatively of younger kids who are, like, boys specifically who are sensitive.
Yeah.
As if that's sort of... some sort of a bad thing.
I hate that. That's like, you know, it's one of my favourite traits in men, actually, when men are like openly sensitive.
Yeah.
I really love that when men are deep feelers.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. I think I think you can be, as a man specifically, I think you can be sensitive, strong, And you can also be like emotionally aware as well. I think it's like if you're sensitive but you just don't know how to handle it or deal with it or cope with it or whatever, then I think there's a problem.
Yes.
But that's more of a societal problem rather than individual.
Well, to a degree, it depends, because it's like if you're abusive or like you're letting it lash out and like affect people, that's not on.
No,
Like,
absolutely
you
not.
have to be able to handle and regulate your emotions.
Absolutely.
For sure. But at the same time, like, it's really, I think it's really, I guess because it's suppressed in society, it's really wonderful to be around a man who like feels his emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Like, I think that's like such a special thing.
Yeah.
But also like with everyone, but I guess it's just like special and rare with men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like when men are able to express their emotions to more than just their partner as well.
Yeah.
Like if they're actually like got their friends or family or whoever.
Yeah, and actually got a message from Jacob earlier today, one of our friends.
Yep.
Shout out Jacob.
Hello.
Yeah, and I think of him as someone who's like very expressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, not that he's like a super unhinged person. Like
That we know of.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
He very much keeps it on the rails in public. Yeah. But like
He's responsible.
but I definitely think of him as someone who's like emotional.
Yeah.
Like he's, I don't know, just like, I guess like a well-adjusted, healthy person.
Yeah. Well, the fact that he's messaged us and said nice things
Yeah.
to us about the podcast, for one.
That's like so kind.
Yeah.
But also like emotional. A
yeah.
bit emotional.
I think also kindness isn't necessarily something encouraged as well.
You reckon?
Well, in men.
What do you mean? What are they encouraged to be mean?
I just don't know if they're necessarily encouraged, you know?
True.
You know, it's just a sort of a neutral thing.
I don't know.
Maybe, I wonder.
They're meant to be heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I heard this thing the other day that, like, in the workplace, this woman noticed that men often don't think ahead, so then there's problems to solve and they can swoop in and be the hero. And women are rarely heroes because they're thinking ahead and they're preventing issues from occurring. Unpack that one.
I mean, we can.
No, but, like, have a think. Yeah. I'm like, that does sound about right, actually. With some men, not all.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
Like, I do know, I work with some men who go out of their way to prevent issues from occurring, who think ahead, and they, like, think of every possible outcome to stop things from going off the rails.
Yeah, you know what, to be honest, now that we're talking about it, whenever I've encountered a man who is that way, oh boy, do I find them attractive. There's just something about it who's just, I think it's also like they're not thinking about themselves, they're thinking about other people. Yeah. They're sort of thinking about the broader context. You know?
say that. The men I'm thinking of, the men I'm referring to are very much self-centered.
Oh.
They're like protecting their asses.
Oh, in that case, no, I don't like that.
Why? It's still sensible.
No, absolutely.
They're preventing problems from occurring, but they would get the brunt of it.
That's the, like, see, like, I get it. I get it. But I think it's like, you know, like women, for example, we tend to think ahead because we're looking after family.
We're taught to care about people from a young age.
Yes, that's encouraged, definitely encouraged. Like, question.
Go on.
Is individualism encouraged more in men than women?
Probably, yeah, because men don't have to think about other people at all. But I like, as someone who comes from a communal culture, I feel like the margin is very small, like margin of difference.
Okay.
Like, I think I do find women who grew up in an individualistic environment still think about themselves first. But they're just like, there's like guilt. You know?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. But
There's a lot of guilt.
Yeah, I guess it's like guilt versus shame. Guilt versus shame societies, communal cultures are shame. So it's like you're publicly shamed. And the worst thing you can possibly do is like disrespect the community. Because it's also like a survival thing. Like if you get kicked out, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like everything is communal. Like you rely on community for everything. Whilst in an individualistic society, if you get shunned, like it's not the biggest deal in the world. It's like a bit of an embarrassment. But you'd be like, oh wow, I'm so broken as a person. I can't believe I fucked up. Yeah.
That's really interesting, actually. We've got off the rails.
But the point is that you're like surprised that I cry. I be crying daily. And that's like a lifelong thing. I've always been a Pisces. So.
True.
Yeah, it's
True.
my nature. I think you're projecting. I think
Maybe.
because you don't cry, then you're like, what? People cry? What the fuck?
People express their emotions? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Maybe the frequency I didn't realise.
Oh, it's certainly increased in the past few months. Like I'm crying multiple times a day.
Yes.
And for longer times, longer periods. Because usually when I cry, it's like a couple minutes, you know.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like, 5-10 minutes.
We need to talk about you and your crying habits.
Well, I'm not cutting back, if that's what you're saying.
No. Like, cry as much as you want. If anything, cry more. I'm happy for you if it helps you.
Well, I am.
You know.
I'm way ahead of you.
No, but I'm just sort of like, when you cry, is it for like half an hour? Is it for like 5 minutes?
Really depends.
Is it sort of like anything specific, or is it just sort of like, oh, that was really sad?
Okay, so the daily cries are generally triggered from something social media related, as in like I see something about the world or pets. It's usually animal related a lot of the time.
Oh, they get you.
Like, what did I see today? So there's this woman I follow on social media, Isabel Clee, who fosters dogs.
Sure.
And so she has this...
her.
Yeah, and she fosters dogs and they're often from like difficult situations. And so she had this dog and they had a video of one of her sisters, like the dog sister, and she had a litter of puppies and they were barking and she started going like crazy.
Oh.
Like absolutely feral, like big, like looking at this video and they were like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, and then they connected the dots that she's probably had puppies before and they've probably been taken away from her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
It was so sad and I started crying. I'm like, that poor dog. Like, that gets me.
I think, I know this is an indictment on just our society, but anything with animals, dogs specifically, oof.
Also, I saw this other one. There's this other girl I follow. I can't remember her name, but I think she fosters cats. Her cat's name is like Lucille or something.
Cool.
And Lucille's had a tough life. I can't get into that. Anything related to her, I will start crying immediately.
Oh,
immediately.
really?
I feel so sorry for that cat. I feel so sorry for this girl. She had a really rough life. And this cat like saved her. Anyway.
You know what? Animals and saving people? Oof.
That's a big thing.
Big thing.
But anyway, she fostered this cat, Harold. And he was so like feral, like actually feral, like could not be around people, was so scared of her, was like combative and everything.
Aww.
And she fostered him for 70 days, which is a long time to foster. And he was a different cat by the time he got adopted.
Nice.
Like he really healed. He was like warm and like wanted affection and stuff like that. And he was so like cold and shut down when she first got him. And he really healed. And that got me, even thinking about it, like he like came such a long way. And he just like, animals responding to love. It just gets me every time.
Well, I mean, totally, it's fair enough.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No. But anyway, that would be like a 5-minute cry.
Oh, okay.
And that's daily. That happens every day because my timeline is out to get me. Yeah?
Clearly.
Yeah. Anyway.
Do you
and also, no, I'm fine. I'll suck it up.
Suck it up. Yeah. You're also
Australia.
You're also, I was going to say, you're also 50% logical, like,
Yeah. The cries about my own stuff, that can be the problem is that it's like stops and starts and that can be like hours. On and off, because it's like it's on and off. Like I was having a big cry, that will have to be off pod, we can talk about that later.
Okay.
But I was having a big cry today about stuff.
Yep.
And that was like hours. Like I had to touch up my makeup several times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like it can be like
when
hours.
it's big, it's big.
I'm feeling it and I have to process it and it takes me time. Wow. Because if it really hits me, then it hits me.
I mean, good for you. I just can't relate.
And the thing is, like, I think of you as a sensitive person.
I am a sensitive person. I just don't cry. So, I definitely am a sensitive person.
So what happens, like, when something hits you and it makes you really sad, how do you work through that?
Clearly I don't.
Well, what happens?
It's really depressing.
Like, when something hits you, like, when you have, like, a breakthrough or you have a realization that hits you and it's, like, really sad. Especially, like, with CPTSD. The thing is, like, our entire lives are having, like, realizations like, oh, that's another broken part of me.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is sort of when my logical part has to come in and I have to, like, I rationalise it, I guess. Like, I think the last time something really made me cry was when telling that person about how I felt safe with them.
Oh, okay.
Felt safe with men, That was probably the last, like, big cry, and that was just one I couldn't stop either, so it just came out.
And for how long?
Like 20 minutes, like half an hour, But other than that, not really. Like, I don't know, there's always like a block that happens. Like, I always sort of feel like that lump in, the lump in your throat type of feeling.
Not really.
No? Okay, well, because you express your emotions.
There you go.
Good for you. No, I just sort of feel that lump in my throat and it just sort of almost like just sort of an internal block. I just sort of like, I can't. Almost like it's not safe too.
There you go. Because that's the thing, that lump in your throat. I don't get that because it just comes out.
Oh, yeah. No.
There's no stopping it.
Like, don't get me wrong. There's sometimes where I'm like, I want to cry and I want to be able to get it out because I think also that, like, for you, it can be very cathartic and it can be very good to express it. But at the same time, I'm like, I just can't sometimes. I want to, but I just can't. So it has to be really, like, tough.
Wow.
I know. Not necessarily, like, pleased with it, but...
No, that's interesting though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm like, because if you don't process it, like, I can't imagine life like that, like that would be so heavy to carry that sadness with you and not process it.
I'm very good at compartmentalising. Clearly.
No need to flex. Yeah.
Don't want to brag, but... I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, there's some things sometimes where I'm like, oh, well, that's really sad. And I can feel sad, but I just don't cry. I don't know. Just some things sometimes I don't, like, it doesn't, it affects me. It makes me unhappy or it makes me sad or whatever the emotion is. But, like, I just don't cry.
The only thing I can say is that if I'm going to cry in public, like, for example, like at work, I've definitely, like, had to go to the toilet. Like, I've had to get myself out of the situation because I can't stop the tears.
Really?
Yeah, like, there are no stops. But at the same time, I can stop anger because I know that's harmful to other people. But I don't have that with crying.
Well, I guess crying isn't necessarily harmful.
No. That's what I mean. Like, I don't want to hurt people. I'm very mindful of that, but I can still allow myself to process my emotions. Yeah.
Good for you.
For the large part, I think, like, obviously, like, we're both traumatized. So it's like there's still, like, it's a fractured process.
Oh, actually, you know what? I do remember when I first started therapy, that was when I really did a lot of crying. Like, I was crying all the time. But that was also when I first started feeling all my emotions. And so then I was like, all right, we've had enough now. Not enough crying.
And that's what gets me. Like, you've always thought of yourself and described yourself as a feeling person.
Yes.
And yet you weren't feeling all these emotions.
Yes.
So what were you doing?
Who knows? Obviously not feeling them. Lying. That's what I was doing. I was lying.
To yourself.
To myself.
And others. And I expect an apology.
Well, to the podcast community.
To myself.
To myself.
Let myself down.
To Erica.
That's fine. Have one of these.
Just deal. You know what? Yeah. How about I'll just, like, compartmentalize and then you can cry about it.
Yeah, okay. We'll figure it out.
Done. Sorted.
Okay, so what's something that shocked you about the person sitting next to you? Well, I mean, that's shocked me.
Oh, what, did I go cry?
Yeah, actually, I did find that shocking.
Oh, okay.
I did find that shocking.
You know what? Next minute I'll be like, I'll message you every time I cry now. I'm crying right now.
Send me your photos.
Happy.
Proven. Also, I love seeing people crying. I love seeing emotions. I'm big on emotions.
Yeah, you are.
And so, like, I think I told you that.
Yeah, it's so interesting that we're friends. You know?
But what gets me is, like, I always thought of myself as a logical person and described myself as such. You describe yourself as a feeling person, and then you're not even processing your fucking emotions, dude.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm more logical.
I'm the one processing my emotions.
If anything, you're more emotional than I am, and I'm more the logical one in some ways.
I think what it is, this is what I suspect. I'm trying to think of a way to frame this.
Sure.
Is that I think potentially you let your emotions impact your mood.
Yeah.
More than I do.
Yeah, I would agree.
Maybe because you're not processing your emotions, it does impact your mood.
Maybe.
So, like, when you're in a bad spot, like, you're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
And it comes out. Like, you can't, but you won't cry, but you're not processing it. So it's, like, lingering.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it impacts,
I just sort of ignore it until it goes away.
Yeah, but when you say ignore, as in, like, it affects your mood and it leaks out.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, maybe that's how you're more emotional.
Maybe.
Because it's like you can sense a disturbance in the force, you know?
Can't have that.
Yeah, no, but I just mean, like, sometimes, like, you're in a bad mood and, like, you outwardly, like, you'll be like, I'm in a bad mood. Yeah. Sometimes I'll say that. But at the same time, like, when I'm around people, I can contain it more than you.
If that's what you choose to believe.
Well, I'm not experiencing it, so you tell me.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, though. I understand.
I'm just trying to think of, like, when I've been in a bad mood and, like, how it's come out. You know, because, like, when the thing is, like, when you're in a bad mood, this is when okay, let me describe what you're like when you're in a bad mood. Okay. And then you tell me what I'm like. Okay? And be honest, I don't care. So, like, when you're in a bad mood, and actually I'll tell you what I feel like when I'm in a bad mood as well, and you tell me yours. Okay?
Sure.
Let's get both perspectives.
Absolutely.
I want as much information as I can get. Okay, so when you're in a bad mood, it's like sometimes, like, you're quite short.
Yes.
It's like you just don't have energy to give to other people.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
It's like it's just contained.
Yes.
So that's what I mean, like, it leaks out because it's like you can't socialise like normal because there's just less of you.
Yes.
Available.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Whilst when I'm in a bad mood, I almost feel like I put the mask on. And, like, even if I'm in a bad mood, it's like I play into it. But this is my experience. You tell me.
No, go ahead.
Like, I'll be like, I'm in a foul mood. And, like, even if I'm just, like, a bit, like, dramatic and, like, playful about it, you'll say something, I'll be like, don't piss me off. You know what I mean?
Yes. And
Stuff
sometimes
like
I
that.
do say things that I know will like, what is it, poke the bear?
Yeah. And I'll be like, oh, why are you doing that? You know, I just mean like it's like
Yeah, you are more playful. I would agree.
I guess that's how I'm trying to think it because it's like when you're in a bad mood, it's like I'm not poking the bear. You know what I mean?
No, because that's when my all the anger stuff.
Anger, but also like I feel like you could cry.
Yeah, although it's probably not a bad thing that I cry. That's the thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I want to be able to cry. Like, I just want to preface this part. I feel like I just want to make sure that's coming across. I
Well,
just
what I
have
mean-
like an internal block with it.
I guess so, but what I mean is like I just feel like it's like a bomb. It's like I don't want to poke. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to
Yeah,
poke the bear. I don't want to set the bomb off.
Yeah, fair.
And it's like I don't want to upset you.
I mean, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, but like when I'm in a bad mood, what you do
you're
doesn't
not the
impact
threat
me
of
as
a bomb.
much. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yes.
what you impact, like what you say, what you do doesn't impact me as much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why. It's like I don't know if it's because I'm self-aware, because I'm detached, because I'm processing my emotions. It's just like when I'm in a bad mood, I recognize I'm in a bad mood and things are going to set me off, and that's just how it is.
I don't know.
Whilst when you're in a bad mood, I'm very careful. Yeah.
I mean, if it helps, I wouldn't actually go off at you.
I don't think so, but what I mean is like I think I could upset you, and I think there's been times when I've like just tried to be normal and I have upset you, and I've been like, oh, pull back. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my perspective.
Yeah, fair
Anyway.
enough. No, fair. Like, totally. That's fair.
This is just my experience.
I'm not personally offended.
Well, it's not like an indictment on you.
No, I'm just trying to think of like when I am in a bad mood.
Yeah, keep it light. Keep it
Yeah,
light.
because there are sometimes when I am in a mood, and then like you being honest is not what I want to hear.
No, for sure.
Which
No, but it's not even honest. It's like I won't talk about it. Like
Yep.
I'll be like steer the topic, and I'll keep it light, or like talk about other things.
Well, maybe that's something that I need. Maybe I don't need to talk about it because I just sort of I don't know. I think for me, whenever emotions and stuff came up, there was no emotional regulation, so I never knew what to do with it as a kid specifically. And so the only way I knew was just to internalize and be by myself.
Okay.
So
that maybe that's what I mean. Like, but you're not by yourself. So when
No.
you're around other people, it's like
Maybe just-
what do?
whenever I am in a bad mood,
But I would never ever point that out to you when you're in a bad mood.
No, maybe, you know what? Now you can, because I'll know where you're coming from. But at the same time, I think also, like, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I probably just need a vent. And I know that's something that you don't necessarily, as we've discussed.
That's not that's not what I'm thinking of.
What do you do? Like,
When you were in a bad mood, you didn't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Like you refused to talk about things.
Did I?
You shut down.
Oh, wow.
That's what I mean. Like when you're in a bad mood, I'm getting less of you. Like you're not fully here. You're not fully present.
Interesting.
It's like I'm getting half Megan.
Oh, I didn't know. I haven't realised.
That's what I mean. It's like, and it's probably not something that you're aware of because you're so in that zone that you're not here. So it's like I won't, like you're like, you don't need me being honest. I would never ever be honest with you when you're in that situation.
Not then, no.
Because it's like I'm like thinking of like think of topics that won't upset Megan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not going to give you honest feedback. I'm not going to touch on anything that could be even like disturbing in any way, shape, or form.
Disturbing the force.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, because I'm like it's delicate. It's a delicate
Oh,
situation.
I don't like that though. I don't like that. I don't think that's good.
Well, but it's like
It is. It just is.
you know that's what I mean. Like I'm aware of that as your friend.
Yeah.
The only thing I will do is like sometimes like try to wrap things up earlier because I feel like you do need to be by yourself, or maybe that's what you learnt.
Yeah.
When you're like,
That's definitely what I learned.
I think like
For
you
sure.
struggle to be around people when you're like that.
Yes, I would agree. It just, I don't know. I've never really known how to like be in a bad mood around people because I also know how my bad moods affect people, and I don't want to affect people in that way. So I just sort of not be around people. That's all.
I think the thing is that you were taught like when you're experiencing a negative emotion that you're impacting people negatively.
Yeah.
Whilst I'm entirely neutral 90% of the time. So it's like you can be. What I just mean is like bad things happen, good things happen.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just.
Just
It
is.
is what it is.
It is what it is.
And it's like whatever you do doesn't impact me that heavily. You know. So it's like you can be negative, you can let it rip, and I'm just like, yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's like I'll process it in the moment, and then it's done.
Yeah, that's just, I think there's something that I have to obviously work on because I've just never really, like we've sort of said, I've just never been around people whenever I'm upset or angry or whatever, like the bad mood is representing, whatever it is. It's just to be by myself until I've been able to process it, feel it, cry it maybe.
Because that's the thing, like that you're in pain.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It seems like you're in pain.
Yeah.
And it's like you're trying to keep it together, and it's like if you don't process the pain, I guess it gets worse.
Yeah.
I don't know, or maybe...
No, yeah, like, yes, absolutely. But I don't know, that, like, what I'm just trying to say is that whenever I'm in the bad mood, I process it by myself to, like, feel it however I'm meant to feel it, and then, like, I usually am okay afterwards.
Yeah.
But, like, that's something that I don't necessarily like, that I just don't feel that I can ever really be in a bad mood around people. And because it's always then, like we sort of discussed before, like anger was always made to be a big deal. So like a bad mood was always a big deal. And I'm like, I don't want it to be a big deal. I just want to be like in a bad mood and just express it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just sort of like, yeah, being in a bad mood was a big deal. And I was like, I don't want to make it a big deal.
It doesn't have to be a big deal.
No.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, to me, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
That's what I mean, like, about me being neutral. It's not that I don't care that you're in pain. Obviously, I do. But I just mean, like, you being in pain is part of life. Like, sometimes, not every day is the best day in the world.
No.
You know, like, sometimes shit happens and that's just how it is.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So it's like you can be... I mean, like, you have to work through, like, whatever blocks you have in place there, like, for you to feel safe enough to be yourself around people, even when you're not having a great day. I don't know what has to happen there, but I need you to know that you are welcome to be like that around me, because it's fine.
No, well,
That's
thank you.
part of you.
Thank you for letting me know.
No worries.
I will now, if I ever am in a bit of bad mood, I'll be like, Erica, I'm in a bad mood.
I mean, you generally are. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you're self-aware enough to know,
Yes.
but then you're still holding back
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's also like me crying before. Just I can't really do it.
That's life.
Just expressing emotions, apparently. Difficult.
And also, I just want to point out, like, what I was saying is, like, I don't want this to come across as criticism of you, because it's definitely not.
I wasn't taking it as.
No, I know, but you were saying you don't like that about yourself. But I'm saying that I wasn't telling you that, like, to
Just
criticize.
bad. No,
Yeah,
no.
that's my point.
Thank you for clarifying, but
Yeah.
I was just meaning, like, I just don't like that part of myself, that I can't openly express that. Like, even just being in a bad mood and expressing why and all the bits that have led to being in a bad mood. You know, I just don't like that part. And I also, like, I mean, yeah, we joked before, but, like, me crying and stuff. Already distancing myself.
And stuff.
don't do that thing.
Yeah.
No, like, I do want, like, I want to be able to feel comfortable enough to cry in the moment when I'm feeling it and not hold it back and not have to, like, have almost like this stoic feeling that I have to be, like, strong and in front of people. Even when I'm by myself, I'm still that way. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. But yeah, like, I don't necessarily like that part of myself. You know.
Fair enough.
Thanks.
There's parts of me I don't like either.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I love all parts of me, even the parts I don't like. But you know,
overall, it's pretty good.
It's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I think I could definitely handle things better.
Couldn't we all?
Yeah, well, to be honest, yeah.
I think it's because of your family. Because I'm just thinking, like, yeah,
Yes.
You just had to contain yourself.
Yeah, it's almost like I had to be the one who had to sort of, like, keep it together. If anything, it's still, I mean, still the case, but it's really weird that I was the youngest, but I was always the one who was, like, the most emotionally mature.
I guess so, but then also the least supported.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
no,
what I mean.
I'm
Like,
with you.
yeah. So it's like you just have to contain it. You just have to compartmentalize and put it
Yeah.
away, because there's no one to help.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's no one there to help me express it or know that, you know, if you do it this way, it'll be really beneficial for you, you know?
And whilst, like, my parents are incompetent, but at the same time, like,
Expressive.
dramatic, expressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they had at least something going for them.
That's what I mean. Like, better out than in.
Yeah, true. Like, you
Yeah.
know,
If nothing else.
it might, if anything, all my abuse and anger and stuff was all passive. So, you know, at least you're aware that you are being
That's
abused.
not true. Remember that time your dad called you a bitch? That wasn't passive.
Yeah, true. That was very
So-
expressive.
Wasn't all passive.
True. That's really depressing, but true.
Sorry.
No,
But I was
that's
trying
fine.
to, lighten the mood.
Actually, you know what? It came up, like, I thought about it the other day, and how I haven't really thought about it all that often.
But also,
It doesn't hold the same power as it used to.
But also, like, I guess because it was so passive and so, like, undercurrent
Yeah.
for such a long time, him calling you that must have been, like, extremely, extremely, like, hurtful.
Well, yeah, and also confronting. Because it's sort of
Confronting,
the
yeah.
first time it was really verbalised.
That's it. Like, that was the undercurrent.
Yes.
And he actually said it
Yes.
out loud.
Yeah, it was just sort of like, you know, it was like passive in that you could never actually pinpoint it. You could never actually go like,
Yeah.
these are the things that, you know, but then when they actually verbalise it and say it, it's different.
Yeah. Hit extra hard.
Yeah, it did. I mean, especially for a 16-year-old.
Well, yeah, from your
A
dad.
child.
Well, you say that, but if you grow up with verbal abuse like I did, like that, it's just another day of the week. You know? It's like, oh, I'm bitch now? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Another one.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also really, really funny because I think, like, a part of me being very strong-willed and very independent and all of that kind of stuff was very much, like, it was always... It felt like it was always trying to be beaten out of me, that sort of independent, rabble-rouser, troublemaker, not that it was, type of personality. And then how I had to be so... I don't know, there was times where I felt like I really had to, like, stand up for myself and, like, those types of moments. But then, yeah, it just sort of like, as I've gotten older, it's just sort of like, I don't know, the other way I can relate it to sort of what, like, you had to be strong because if you weren't, no one else was going to be there to look after you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
So it's sort of like you develop this personality trait, but would you have had it if you weren't being abused?
Oh, I see.
You know?
But, so you see that, like, you being, like, rebellious or stubborn or whatever is, like, an offshoot of that?
Yeah. Like, I love it, and I love that part because I think it's like, a really good quality to have, but I just sort of wonder if I didn't go through that, would it have
maybe it
been there?
Maybe it would still be there, but maybe it wouldn't be as strong as a big part, you know? Maybe it wouldn't be as stubborn.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe just be like a little bit stubborn. Maybe be a little bit more flexible.
Yeah, no, I am still double Taurus.
Well, yeah, true.
You know.
So perhaps you were fucked either way.
Maybe it was just my lot in life that I was always going to be stubborn.
Exactly.
So,
no, I won't budge.
No, not at all.
Okay, what's something that shocks you about yourself, Megan?
What shocks me about myself? What did I have? Oh, yes. One thing that I've sort of had to learn is that I can be self-efficient. Maybe, I don't know the right word.
Self-sufficient?
Self-sufficient. Self-sufficient. That I'm able to actually, like, really look after myself.
Why is that shocking?
Because I think it's more in terms of financially. I think I've always sort of relied on, like, companies or corporations or whatever it is to sort of have that money and to know that, like, my hard work or my work can lead to finances, which then can help me to live and support myself.
Yeah.
And I think that was not necessarily, like, I guess it's good shocking.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just sort of like, it was a nice little like, oh, yeah, like I can do it.
You can make things happen.
I can make things happen. You know, and to know that, like, even if it gets really tough, I'm able to find a way through and find a path through. I think that was something that, it was just, yeah, there was a good little... Again, when you're going through it, it's not great. But, you know, when you're on the other side of it, wonderful. Wonderful.
Nice. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's been a revelation because, like, when did you start working for yourself? Was it last year?
Yeah, last year. Probably about a year ago,
Yeah, because
roughly.
before that, like, you were kind of, like, up in the air about it.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe it has been a big revelation to see, like, you're actually doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not, like, easy.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing, it's not consistent, you know. You don't have the, you know, every 2 weeks or every month or whatever you'll get paid a certain amount on a certain date. So you can sort of budget, you can plan, you can adjust accordingly. You just have to sort of go like, oh, today I might get this much or this week I might get this much. You know, you just don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's been a bit of a revelation.
There you go. You're doing it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes. What about you? What shocked you?
Well, yeah, we've talked about it before, but it really shocked me how important romantic relationships are to me.
Yeah.
That was a big shock.
Really?
Big shock.
What? Why?
Because, like, my entire life I've just been ambitious.
Yeah.
I've just been so career-oriented, so goal-focused.
Yeah.
And so focused on my own personal success.
Yes.
Building success.
Yes.
In, like, many ways. Like, I always wanted to do well at whatever I was doing.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good quality.
I guess so. What is it? It's a quality.
It's a quality.
I think it's neither good nor bad. It's just a quality. Like,
Just is.
It just is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I've always been. Like, from a young age. Like, I didn't grow up playing house. You know, like, I was, as I said, like, I ordered a fax machine through my parents because I was going to start a business and I started reading finance books. I was like, I'm going to make something of myself, guys. Watch out. Get out of my way. You know? Whilst other people were like, what am I going to wear at my wedding? You know?
Yeah,
blah,
no,
blah, blah.
I never had that either.
No.
Except I also wasn't getting a fax machine.
Yeah, I don't know what you were too busy with trees.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. I was outside.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
I was inside.
Yeah, to be honest, I was outside a lot.
Yeah. I was outside a bit, but
She was just with her fax machine and her finance books.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So, like, now as an adult, I think particularly last year, that really, like, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, my
Where did this come from?
Where did this come from? And I didn't realize this meant so much to me. And it makes, like, this is the thing, like, I've talked about it before, but it's like, that makes me happy in ways nothing else does. And nothing else touches it.
You know, actually, if like backing on that too, I think there was maybe like a year or maybe like a little bit more ago. I think I also had that realization that romantic relationships actually were more important to me than I thought.
That's funny because I always thought of you as someone who wanted a partner.
I did, but I think that was for a while. It just wasn't happening, and whatever reason. I just sort of was like, all right, fine, I'll be single and just like really work on myself and you know. And then I think there was a point where I was like, actually, no, like I want a relationship. I want to be with someone. I want to share a life with someone. You know?
I think the only thing that's shocking about that is that you admitted it.
Yeah.
Because I always thought of you as that person. And I think even when you were working on yourself, I still saw that as the end goal was to be a better version of yourself for a partner.
Interesting.
So you could be a better partner.
How interesting.
Yeah, like I just always thought of you as someone who wanted love.
Yeah. Openly admitting it, I think that was a huge one.
Maybe.
That was shocking in itself.
Well, but then...
For me.
Okay, no, I mean, it is. Coming to terms with that and realising and, like, admitting how important it is to you. But, I mean, like, I think you always talked about how much you wanted a partner.
I've obviously blocked it out.
Yeah, I guess so. Into one of your compartments.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In my little mind palace.
Whiz Palace?
Whiz Palace. But yeah, back to you wanting a relationship too.
Yeah, like that is a huge revelation for me. And what I was saying is that like, so yeah, I went through, well, it's so hard to explain because it's like it wasn't a proper relationship because we weren't like official. But at the same time, like the breakup deeply impacted me. And like I've tried to fill the gaps. I mean, like I've always been a busy person. I've always had like a million projects on the go.
Yes, but you always find something.
Always. There's no rest. There's never any rest.
No. If you're resting, there's a problem.
No, because even like recently I started going to the gym again and I was like, oh, that's what I used to do. I used to be at the gym all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because like I had a bit more free time because I'm not having band rehearsal right now.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, what did I do with the time? Oh, I was at the gym.
And your other 50 projects that you got going
Exactly.
on.
And before, when I wasn't at the gym, then I was recording music. Like when I wasn't doing this, I was doing this.
And then you were doing all your Midnight Princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing my lingerie, like everything.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like I've always got projects. I've always got something I'm working on. But in the past year, like I really intentionally chose to plug up my free time so I wouldn't have mental capacity to think about that. And it doesn't matter how many things I achieve. It doesn't matter how many, like, I don't know, other personal milestones I hit. Those things don't make me as happy as that did. And even this, when we started the pod early on, we discussed our values and stuff like that and our goals. And I said that I valued success over relationships.
Yeah.
And I realized that's not true.
Wow.
It's not true. I value relationships.
That's shocking. Whoa.
That's a real shock to me.
That you like prioritize love and relationships over success or your own personal
It's
success.
not even that. Nothing makes me as happy as relationships, as the people in my life.
Wow.
And romantic relationships specifically, like that, having a partner, having someone who like sees you in that way, that makes me happy in a way nothing else does.
Wow.
Nothing else.
Wow.
And I honestly think nothing else comes close.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am shocked.
So, mission accomplished.
Wow.
But that was a big shock for me.
Yeah.
Because I've always thought of myself as a very different person. And now it's like I've had these things presented to me and been like, that's not who you are.
Like, here's how good it could be.
Well, yeah. And also like, this is who you are. This is what makes you happy. Just so you know. Your life has been a lie up until this point.
So, like, why did you think that success was, like, the most important? Like, the thing to attain, to want, to desire, whatever?
I mean, like, firstly, I think it's just innate.
Yeah.
Like, it's always been my goal. And I always saw other people achieving things and been like, oh, wow, like, I want to do that. Like, that's what I've always aspired to. Whilst I didn't see people in relationships and aspire to that. That never did anything for me. But having experienced it firsthand, that, and I guess because I haven't experienced it in such a long time, like, I haven't dated anyone in so long.
Or someone that you had that connection with.
No, I haven't loved anyone in a very long time. Haven't been in love with it. I mean, I love lots of love. I've got one right here.
Right?
Love her heaps.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aww, feelings mutual.
Thanks. Is it?
I'm not going to cry about it, though.
No, I mean, there's nothing worth crying over. But But like, no, but like I haven't been in love in a long, long time. And even when I was in love in the first time, I was very much in denial.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize until a long time after, like literally going to therapy, my therapist was like, oh no, that's what you were going through. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Whilst this time, the turnaround was much faster. I didn't realize it at the time. I could feel feelings, but after it ended so abruptly, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm dying. Yeah.
What a great feeling to experience.
Well, very human thing to experience.
Very human.
Yeah, so I've never been more aware of my humanity. But yeah, I didn't realize like that matters to me more than a lot of other things.
Wow.
And it makes me happy in ways other things don't. And even that, like, that was a long distance relationship. He was like busy and like we barely saw each other. We communicated consistently, but at the same time, like it wasn't heaps.
Yeah.
And that still made me so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. In ways that like us, like we're achieving huge milestones in the podcast and it makes me happy.
Yeah, but not in the same way.
It doesn't fulfill me in the same way. It doesn't mean as much. Yeah.
How interesting. Because I wonder if you know, you hadn't met that particular person and had those experiences, would the success of us in the podcast, would that have meant more?
Probably, because I wouldn't have the perspective.
You wouldn't know anything sort of other.
That's it. I feel like I'm a really different person. I've really changed. And things have really, my perspective on life and myself has really shifted since that. Before that, like I thought I was happy. And then I had that and I was so much happier. And I was like, I didn't know I had the capacity to be so happy.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's actually, I mean, if anything, that's a really nice thing to be able to realise.
Well, it's cool to realise like, oh, hey, there's this whole other part of me I didn't even have access to.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, when people say, it pisses me off when people talk about how like what you're chasing in a partner is something that you have within. I don't think that's true. And I think that's a very individualistic bullshit thing to say, actually. Yeah, Westerners have one of these.
Wait, what do you mean?
As in, like, I think it's bullshit, like this, like, pop psychology thing that, like, everything that you're chasing in others is within. And
so, like, if you're looking for a partner, you almost
love
like
yourself more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I, as a communal person, I think there's things that you cannot access by yourself.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's possible.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that within a healthy, connective relationship, there's a lot of things that you can learn about yourself and grow and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So there's things that you can't, even like from a healing perspective, you can't work through and heal a lot of things when you don't have that. It's almost like a mirror, someone there to sort of mirror back a lot of things. Yeah. Call you out for a lot of things or realise a lot of things.
I mean, you say like it's like unintentional.
Yeah,
it's just
totally.
like just having that person there.
It is.
It just shows, it holds the mirror up.
Yeah.
In it, like by itself.
Yeah.
When you said work through things, specifically attachment, I mean, my therapist told me this ages ago, back when I was like first starting therapy, is that you cannot heal attachment in isolation. You cannot heal attachment wounds by yourself. You can only do it through attachment.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it's so true. So, yeah, like that relationship unearthed things in me that I didn't have access to. But anyway, also, I guess like because I've always valued people and relationships, but I haven't had access to that part of myself. And I guess like, yes, it is a part of me, that happiness, but I can't access it on my own. It's only through relation with another person. That's it. So, and I've just like come to a place of acceptance. Like that doesn't happen unless you find a person who can unlock that in you.
Yeah, I would agree.
And that is not necessarily a bad thing. No. It's not like a failure, like, oh, you don't love yourself enough. It's like bullshit. You'll never find anyone who loves themselves more than me. Except maybe like a crazy narcissist. Although, don't they hate themselves? Isn't that a whole thing? That they actually secretly hate themselves?
I mean, probably.
I don't know. I don't know enough about narcs. Yeah, whatever. But I love myself wholly and entirely, and I'm very non-judgmental with myself. Like, there's good parts and bad parts. I don't really give a shit. That's how it is.
You know, actually, it's interesting to hear what, like, you've been able to learn or at least recognise or whatever. Because one thing that a particular person that...
Is this about me or you?
No, about me.
Oh, okay.
Honestly. Again,
sorry, I was confused. Sorry. Back to you.
No, about me with romantic relationships and stuff. One particular person, I think that I've like not struggled, and it's amongst a plethora of other issues that I'm realising.
Get in line.
Right?
Yeah.
Form the cue. It's being seen, like truly, fully as you, and one, being okay with them seeing you, and then two, actually them liking you or loving you
Yeah.
for who you the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it.
Yeah.
And then also then being okay with them fully seeing you, also liking you and loving you fully. And then
it's a lot.
It's a lot. And
It's a
especially
lot.
like, you know, like for me in my background that I've had to sort of mask a lot, and I've had to sort of, you know, almost put on this sort of like perfect persona. That's definitely not me. I'm definitely not perfect, but you know, having days. But yeah, like one of those things that they see you and they still like you as well, and I'm like,
and also like things about you that you wouldn't expect anyone to like about you.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, or then they're just neutral about it.
Yeah, just accept it.
Yeah, they're just sort of like, this is that person. And, like, that's very confronting in itself to know that, like, I've always had the message that I've had to be perfect for me to be lovable. But, like, what happens if that person doesn't think that I'm perfect but still loves me anyway?
Wow,
like,
that's one way to put it.
What?
What about that?
What about that? I'm like, no.
That's not the message I received, actually.
That wasn't the messaging I got as a child. Like, what?
No.
What do you mean? So, I can understand. It's, like, still something that I want to go through, that sort of having a relationship, that experience and being with someone, like, because I think it would be amazing in so many ways. But it is also very confronting at the same time.
100%.
You know?
100%. I don't know if I've talked about this on the pod, that there was a time when Pentacle sent me a message and it was literally like, I think it was about tarot, that like I gave him a tarot reading and I taught him about tarot or whatever, and he saw like he was playing like a game on his phone and it came up with the tarot thing and he sent me a photo of it and he was like, oh, I got this because of you.
Oh.
Like it reminded me of you.
Oh.
And I literally like had to like squat down in my kitchen and like regulate my breathing.
Really?
'Cause
You
I was,
have
like,
not told me this.
Haven't I?
No.
Oh, I must have told my therapist. Sorry.
Therapist, me, same.
Sure.
Interchangeable.
Yeah, no, I had to like literally like I had to like squat down and like regulate my breathing because I was like, oh my god, like I could not handle it. I was so anxious.
Wow.
Anxiety through the fucking roof. Wow. Because I was so confronting. I was like, oh, he likes this weird part of me.
Wow.
That's something that he likes about me. Like it was so much.
What was the messaging that you were as a kid? Was like that people knowing you was bad, or like what's your not issue, but like what's the emotion?
Like he said, someone holding up a mirror to you and it's being like, oh, I see this about you and I like it. Yeah, and it's just like, oh God, what do you mean you can see me?
Yeah, it's just confronting that someone can see you truly, fully.
Yeah.
And like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, like I'm very visible, but it's a mask.
Yeah.
Like I'm a performer.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, so like I'm in performance mode most of the time.
She's performing right now.
Yeah, I am. Anyway, I can't turn it off. No, and that's what I mean. Like that was a moment where I'm not performing.
Yeah.
Like I just did this thing, and it was something that he appreciated.
Like you were just existing.
I was just existing.
Yeah.
And he was like, I appreciate this, and I was like, I can't handle that.
Yeah.
It's like mask
I mean,
off.
that's very sweet though.
It's very sweet, and
Very
it's very like yet again like very like penguin. Like here's a pebble.
Yeah.
You have a fucking pebble. Yeah.
You really love those pebbles.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like having that happen, like that is, it's a deep, even though it's positive, it's a deeply confronting experience, and it's like something you don't have access to by yourself. It's not possible. So like you can only have those experiences through someone else, and like you can only heal those things, see those parts of yourself inside, like through someone else's eyes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because I think like, just from what you've been saying, like I sometimes think like I get a narrative in my mind about who I am and how I am and stuff, and then when there's someone else that can sort of show like, hey, there's this different aspect that you may not have realised, and like it's really cool, I really like it, and you're like, oh, it's sort of almost like opening yourself up into ways that other people see you, because it's like you obviously
don't have access.
No, because you see yourself through yourself and experience yourself through yourself. So it's like having that mirror helps you to realize like, oh, okay, this aspect that maybe I didn't recognize that was something that I did. Other people see it and actually think it's a really fantastic thing. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, it's like you're being very chill about it, but like it's like fucked. It's like every part of your nervous system is on fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway.
Anywho.
So anyway, that was something that shocked me about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that though. I like that shock.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's made me reassess things and be like, wow, I'm very different to how I thought I was. Yeah, and like my life doesn't align with my values. Yeah.
Yeah, because that values test really was not what you thought it was going to be.
Didn't love that.
No.
But it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
And actually, funnily enough, I was crying earlier today and I was like fixing my makeup and we were going to shoot the episode and you were like, I can help you with your emotions. And I was like, I don't care about my emotions. I care about how my makeup looks on my face because I've been crying, Megan. What are you thinking? Yeah? Because my values, number one, looking hot. Hello? You're like,
Sorry. Here I am thinking that you wanted to process the emotions. No.
No, you were like, I'll help you compartmentalize. I'm like, no, Megan, no. How does my face look?
I need to, and then I was like,
Do I look hot?
And then I was like, I think you look great. And you're like, no, I don't. I need to fix this and this and this isn't looking good.
Yeah.
So
and it's a mess, but I'm sorry. I've been crying today. Like, I couldn't.
She's pulled it together as best she could.
This was the best I could do. Sorry. I'll try harder next week, okay? Bear with me. And to our audio listeners, you're missing nothing.
Yeah, honestly, good for you.
Correct decision.
Yes.
Especially this week.
Yes. Oh my God, definitely. I've been wearing fake lashes and they're poking me in the eye.
Stabbed in the eye the entire episode.
I mean, the really bad, well, not bad part about it is that one eye I did myself and one eye Erica did for me. And the eye that I did is the problem. Cool.
So thanks for joining us for this episode.
Yeah.
If you haven't liked and subscribed and followed and hit 5 stars, 5-star reviews, much appreciated.
Absolutely.
If you've got the time in your day to do it.
Yeah, we love that.
But also, we've gained a bunch of followers on Spotify.
Yeah, welcome.
We've seen growth there, and that's incredible.
Love it.
Really
love
appreciate
to see it.
Thank you so much for being here. Hope you got something out of this episode. Hope you're getting something out of all of our episodes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a preferred option personally.
Yeah. I don't know. This really didn't have a theme. It kind of just like was all over the shop. But we've had some personal revelations.
Yeah, I think so.
Productive.
I think so. I kind of liked it personally.
Yeah.
I think it was actually really good, and especially for the sort of like mental health life side of things.
100%.
Specifically.
Anyway, hi kitty. Sorry, my cat's looking at me. She's very distracting. Okay, well, either next week or the week after will be our 40th episode, and we'll try to do something special for that.
Woo!
Perhaps something lighter. I don't know.
I mean, it is us, so
probably not.
Jinx.
All right. Well, see you next week. Bye. Miss you. Love you.